Hi my lovelies, it's Nisha. So I have a new wig to show you, and this is very new. This is from Jon Renau, from his new collection. It came out about, I don't know, month or couple of months ago, and this is SKYLER in Palm Springs Blonde. I've only just put it on for the first time. I normally, when I get the wig, you know, I hang it upside down and leave it there for a few days. So it is not straight from the box, but it was hanging on a hook, just to loosen up the fibers a bit. And I've put it on just now, and I already know I'm going to love it after I've sorted out this situation here. So you know, I've just had my own haircut to quite a short blunt bob, and I was telling you that I would like it maybe slightly shorter at the back. That's exactly what I meant. But of course, my own hair, if I even gave it this style, would look nothing like it because it's far too thin. I don't have that much hair. So this is slightly angled bob, and it has these undone curls. You know, the sort that you do with straightening iron, but sort of second day when they've already dropped. So basically you just curl like the middle of the hair, leave the end straight, but that looks like the next day. And I love that sort of carefree, undone, you know, I haven't really tried that hard, but I look fabulous style. So this is heat defiant fiber. So if you want to straighten it and have it as a straight bob, you can do it. If you want to maybe give it a bit more curl, you can do that too. So the fiber feels really nice. It is similar to Raquel Welch heat defiant fiber, but I think it reminds me more of Beltress heat defiant fiber. It's fine. The fibers are very fine, and how I can tell is because of the flyaways. And like I've told you before, I love the flyaways because to me it looks more natural. Your own hair has flyaways unless you really straighten your hair and put some sort of serum on it. Your own hair always has flyaways. Obviously you don't get a natural shine with the heat defiant fiber. It just looks so natural. I love this hair. So you can see that it looks like it's sort of a blunt bob, but the ends are a bit shattered. Sort of these layers look like they've been point cut, and they are all like different lengths. I really like it. It's so cute. But what I don't like is when all the hair comes forward right from the top of your crown. No one's hair does that. All this hair should be going to the back. So that might require some heat treatment. And also here at the front. I've noticed actually on this color, the Palm Springs Blonde, normally you get a bit more thicker chunk of blonde, just like Raquel Welch does it here right at the front, but this one doesn't seem to have it. But the root color is so beautiful. It's ashy, you know, this color is very ashy, although when you look at the back, can you see there is quite a bit of sort of pale honey. So this, the back of it, at the front is quite blonde, still has some of these honey highlights here, but at the back it has a bit more, and that reminds me very much of the original Shaded Biscuit from Raquel Welch. And that is probably because this is heat defiant fiber. So remember, the non-heat defiant fiber will look a bit different. So here is the Julian Light in Palm Springs Blonde, and this is just synthetic. This is not heat defiant fiber, and as you can see, it is a bit cooler. Can you see if I bring the back of this wig, can you see how much warmer these bits are to this one, but it is still beautiful cool blonde. You wouldn't probably notice if I didn't put them side by side. And also, can you see this one has these really blonde bits at the front, whereas I don't have that many here. It's a bit darker, but the root is beautiful. The transition from the root to the blonde is so beautifully done. Just looks like shadow root. So we need to sort out this front to give myself, although I quite liked it hanging down like this, but then it will be in my hair, in my eyes constantly. So I'll have to do something with that. So, right, because of the hairline being just dark, the knots are tiny bit visible. They are not bleached very well. Can you see? They are a bit dark. That's what I don't like. That's why I love having some blonde here at the front. Otherwise you can see the knots, but they are not too bad. And I think that could be just as my unit, because I have seen another SKYLERs in this color and they seem to have more of that blonde at the front. So, you know, sometimes you get slight discrepancies between colors and the curl pattern, not humongous, but now and again you get, you know, slight differences in them. So I need to train this hair up here to go back, and I probably will have to do it with heat. You know, don't be lazy. You have to do some things to those wigs to make it look like your own. You don't just wash your hair, get up and look great. You still have to do your hair. But once you've done to it what you want it done, it stays like this. So yes, I don't like it that this is falling so flat. This I've got now sorted. It's almost like all this wants to be on this side. Also feels like it does have a bit of permatease. Not at the back, but I sort of feel it here. And maybe tiny bit on the top, which is good because that'll give you, especially if you like big hair like me and volume. Right, I have here curly wand. This is H&S. I think I bought it on Amazon ages ago. Let's turn it down a bit. I have it on 180. Let's do it on 160 just to be safe. And I want to take this bit let it to cool down. I just want some of this hair back, you know. There, you see I have lifted it here now a bit. There, that's better. You see, it's pretty easy. You just do it slowly with small sections. I know it looks ridiculous what I'm doing, but it works. Yeah, I feel like this bit wants to go onto this side. There, that's much better, isn't it? Just heat it where you want it and then just hold it with your hand till it cools down, and it will stay, you see. You see, now I don't have it lying flat to my face. Right, you get the idea. I don't want to be boring you and sitting here all day because I probably would play a bit more with it, but I think now it looks a bit better. You see, it's not all falling forward. I don't think, because at first I thought, well, maybe I put a few more curls here, but I really like this style. It's just not overdone, so you don't look too done up, if you know what I mean. And also, if you have the, let me brush it, because people always say you never brush your wig through. I want to see what it looks like when it's brushed, because I like my curls quite defined, so I never really, of course I brush my wig because you have to brush it, especially with heat defying wig. Brush it now and again throughout the day, because you know the heat defying fibers are more prone to tangling, but this one shouldn't, because it's quite short at the nape, so it's not gonna rub on your clothes. So this is when it's brushed, but I like it a bit more shattered, in which case I take a bit of water, just plain water in my spray bottle, wet it, scrunch it, and that sort of will separate the waves. Okay, let me show her to you from all the sides, because I haven't done that. Isn't it cute? It's so gorgeous. If I did that to my own hair, and believe me, I've tried it. You've seen me trying to curl my hair like this, but I usually put a small piece of extensions to make it thicker. Otherwise, if I just had these fine waves, you just would see through it. It'd be like little rat's tails. So I could never look like this if I did it to my own hair. So I think it would look cute tucked in on one side. Let's do something fun. You could always use a funky, all these clips that you ever see me using, I mean, you can get them in any accessories shops. I also buy often from Shein or AliExpress. They have millions of them. You know, you like the little, what do you call them? Crocodile tips? No, they're not crocodile. You know what I mean. With like jewelry, what are they called? Like mini claws. Claw clip, that's it. So you just go and search for Diamante claw clip, you know, mini claw clip, or something like that, and you'll find loads of them. I really like that with this big clip. It looks really nice. Or for fun, in a summer, you could have this color. Isn't that fun? I love this wig. It's gorgeous. And then you could do this with the little clip just to the side. You could probably do just the top, although I don't like it because, like I said, it doesn't have I just would like few of those light blondes here at the front. But mind you, it doesn't look, just looks like me with roots, doesn't it? I love this wig. Honestly, run and get it, because this is so natural. You know, the density, it seems like it has a lot of hair, but it doesn't. It feels quite a lot of hair here, but it doesn't look unnatural and too much. Maybe because the fibers are so fine. So, you know, like the Julienne is, this is Julienne Light, so it has so little hair and it looks very natural. But this one has definitely much more hair than this, but I still feel like it looks very, very natural. I think you could do sort of half up, half down. Definitely, if you wanted of your face, so it's not falling in your eyes. But I feel now I've put a bit of that heat in it, is absolutely fine. I'm quite happy. Do you know, this might be my new favorite wig. And I wasn't sure about it when I just put it on my head. I was like, I'm not sure, but I love it so much. Let me know what you think about this wig. So this was Jon Renau SKYLER in Palm Springs Blonde. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching and stay fabulous. Bye.